Young people are the future of the skill sets of the workforce in Japan, but how well are they being prepared? How much coaching are they getting from their bosses? And what is the quality of that coaching? It's a serious issue. So find out more in today's episode. Welcome back to Year 5 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training, Tokyo, Japan, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book is Zaegyo, which is a translation of Japan Sales Mastery. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 234, Coach for Team Japan Excellence. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. The younger generation are the future, and they want a different type of boss. That boss has to be a new model, persuasive, able to sell the why of the job, razor focused on building the team members' careers, a brilliant communicator and personal coach. A snap really, probably, be able to knock that lot off before lunch. Well, maybe not. In Japan, they're not making as many members of the younger generation as they used to, so what they want becomes very critical to the boss's ability to meet the demands of the organization. The over 65 age bracket in Japan is currently accounting for 36 million people, whereas those under 15 are only 15 million. That youth number will continue to decline. Meeting their expectations means survival, because if you are losing them to your competitors, then you will run out of having enough staff to run the business. You can see it now in construction companies, convenience stores, even sushi restaurants in Tsukiji, all having to find non-Japanese young people to do the work. Japanese youth will be in high demand, and the ability of their boss to satisfy their requirements will determine their longevity with the company. Are these bosses up to the task, though? Doesn't appear to be the case. Japanese government statistics show that 31% of young graduates are quitting their jobs within the first 3 years. This isn't going to improve. How skilled are the current crop of middle managers in Japan at coaching? Pretty lousy, I would reckon. Why would I say that? There is almost no leadership training in Japan for middle managers, apart from OJT, on-the-job training. This effectively means that the flawed systems of the past are faithfully transmitted to the next generation without any insertion of modern professionalism. If your mentor was really skilled, then you are exceedingly lucky. But that batch is few in number. The boss, super coach, needs to identify what are the skills needed in the team. There are many possibilities, so prioritization is essential. The person being coached, together with the boss as coach, picture the desired outcome. What is the skill gap to be closed, and what does success look like? The goal must be owned by both sides. Attitude is vital. People are different, though, and what triggers desire for improvement in one may not work in another. What the boss thinks is exciting may underwhelm the under 30s team members. Is the trust in place? How well does the boss know the team members? If the boss has invested the time to know their staff, then coaching them becomes easier because they can identify their respective interest triggers. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. The key resource needed for coaching younger people tends to be the boss's time. This is in critical short supply usually, which is why so little coaching gets done in the first place. There's a chain reaction that starts with the boss's time management ability. This is rarely a strong suit for middle managers in Japan. The super coach has mastered time management and prioritization, so they can live more in quadrant 2, important but not urgent, rather than quadrant 1, important and urgent, of the classic time management structure. The ability to spend time reinforcing the strength of the company brand, explaining the why behind what we're on about around here, and applying attention to developing the skills of the younger team members are the keys. This means having the bandwidth for identifying, explaining, and demonstrating the skill required. It means coaching the practice of the skill rather than abandoning the young to their own devices. The latter approach usually fails, and so their self-confidence gets hit hard, limiting their appetite for doing more or trying new things. The idea of recognizing results only at the end is flawed, but that is how most companies and most people do it. Young people are constantly coming out of their comfort zones, so they need instant feedback on two things: what they are doing well, the good, and how they can improve further, the better. Recognizing their baby steps and partial successes is vital to embolden them to keep going, to keep facing what they see as the black tunnel ahead, full of risk and potential career obliteration. Rewards should definitely come at the end. And if we know them well enough, then we will know what type of recognition most resonates with them. The modern boss in Japan has to become a super coach and give the young people in their charge all the things they themselves should have received on the way up, but never did. Unfair, yes, but we can't keep shortchanging each successive generation and expect we will be making consistent progress in our organizations. The time is now, and we have to see some significant changes in the role of today's boss. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro podcast show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday, we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 235, we're talking about the big perspective is needed when presenting. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up